Prodcast with Prodigy. My podcast.
Hey, what's good? What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Prodcast with Prodigy. You already know who I am. It's your boy, Prodigy. But as always, today we got another special young, talented artist in the building. And my boy right here, Tru Carr, boy. How you feeling?
I'm doing good. Appreciate you for having me, for sure.
Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate you coming through, bro. Not gonna lie, bro. I told you this earlier off camera, but this is a little exciting for me because I know a few of your songs. I've been listening to more once my pops gave me the word that you was coming in and shit like that. So I'm a little nervous.
On my end, I'm gonna be 100 and tell you that's dope for me, cause a lot of people don't even speak up and say that type of shit. You feel me? They be more so scared, or they ain't so more so like men, or they feel like they too much of a man that they can't say something. I feel like that's the wrong way, but you feel me? Appreciate you for giving me my props.
Hell yeah.
But I'm gonna say this. Y'all got y'all shit going on, so man, shout out to y'all for sure. I'm happy to be here on everything.
Hell yeah, bro.
For sure. How your day is though?
Chilling, bro. Just regular shit. Going to work, coming back home, chilling, going back to work right here.
I had some fucked up shit happen today, bro.
Shit. Tell me what went down. You was telling a little bit before off camera.
I damn near I went to the dentist, and then they they put these little things in your mouth to keep your mouth open and shit like that. And then, in the midst of that, you numbed up and shit like that, so you down there spitting and shit like that. So I'm telling the lady, hey, you got to clear out my mouth or I start choking. I'm about to throw up. She not listening to me. She thinking it's like I'm telling her I'm in pain. I'm like, nah, I don't even feel nothing from that. I need you to worry about, this thing on the side of my mouth, my fucking mouth, I can't even swallow my spit type shit. You feel me? So in the midst of me telling her that, she hold me down. I'm like, hey man, if you don't get back, so I'm pulling the cords off me. I'm like, hey, I get up, I forget where I'm at. Be like, hey man, check this out. I'm about to go to the bathroom, but if next time y'all understand what the fuck I'm saying, oh my mama, we gonna end this. I'm in the middle of it. I got a whole hole in my teeth, bro. I swear to God. The dentist is probably the worst place. And I got tattoos, all type of shit. I can't even believe this shit my damn self. So that shit hurt. I walk out the motherfucking dentist. I'm numb on one side of my face, the other side working. You can see the emotion on one side, this side of my face over here shut down. It was fucked up, man. I had some wood shit going on, bro. I'm kind of good right now, though.
Kind of good right now.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but I feel like my mouth working, guys. On some I can talk type shit. You feel me?
Damn, so you ain't even let them finish what they was doing?
Nah, I let them finish. That's the crazy part. But it was still to the fact that, you see, I said I had to pause. Hey, come on, man. I'm about to go to the bathroom because y'all not even letting me do what I gotta. Y'all gotta extract all the spit out my mouth. You feel me? If not, I'm about to throw up. The lady trying to hold me down in the midst of this shit. Get up off me. Hold up. I ain't no kid. You ain't about to tell me it's about to be all right. I'm about to throw up, folks. You gotta just hear me out. You feel me?
Damn.
Oh, everything.
What, so they was giving you like shots in your mouth or something?
I had probably 4 shots. Oh, damn, what else they pull out? And I done seen needles. Every time they pulled out the needle, I'ma look. They pulled out. I never knew they do something and pull out a torch and put it on a piece of metal when you get in a root canal and they put it on your teeth. When they pulled that torch out, bro, I'm laying down already. So I'm laying down like this. You feel me? I'm laying down like that. When they pull the torch out, you feel me? I hear it in the back of my head, so I'm laying down like this. Man, I lay back more I'm like, hey, nah, man, y'all ain't never just brought out the torch. We smoking? Feel me? We smoking, let me know. You feel me? Nobody smoking in that motherfucker. They brought out the torch, put the metal on. I'm like, oh, hell no, I ain't feel nothing. But as soon as I would have on me, I would have started tripping. The lady would have for sure been mad at me because I would have pushed everybody off me. Come on, man, for sure.
Damn.
I ain't know the dentist was gonna be an experience like that. I've been to the dentist and stuff before. I probably wasn't paying attention. I probably fell asleep or something. For sure.
No, I don't fuck with the dentist. They done some rude shit to me
for
before.
real though. You better go every 3 months or something like that. You feel me? You better stay on that so you don't have to go to the little BS.
Yeah, bro. Fuck that shit. They done some sneaky shit drill my teeth without even telling me and shit like that.
That's what my people was saying because I had my people in there. So they I'm gonna be 100 with you. I had my procedure and it was nothing like that. I feel like they was just testing something out with your tooth. Drill and just go deeper in the tooth. I'm like, man, I don't know what they doing, but it was giving me a migraine. That's what I'm telling people. Like, man, watch out, it's over with.
Yeah, I don't fuck with the dentist. They just be doing some sneaky shit every single time I pull up. But hey, as long as it helps my teeth,
Nah, for sure. That's what I was on. So I had to get it done. I got it done for sure. I'm gonna revisit that motherfucker. But dead that I ain't even trying to think about that.
Damn.
For sure.
Yeah, so rough days today.
Hell yeah. That's why I
Shit.
said we ain't even trying to think about that. I'm gonna think about it when that day come back, like when the appointment rescheduled.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Damn, that shit crazy.
Nah,
Think
for
about that
real.
shit all day, huh?
Can't, man, because if I do, I'll be down there mad. Like, damn, I gotta go deal with this shit again. That's not what the deal is.
Yeah, I feel
But go
that.
get your teeth fixed for sure. If anybody got a problem with your shit, you better go get that shit fixed. Take care of that shit.
Yeah, word up.
That shit hurt.
So now that if you don't want to think about that, let's just take it back a little bit.
Sure.
We're gonna have people learn a little bit about you, not just as like an artist, but like growing up and shit like that. So I want to start talking about like where you grew up, what city you grew up in.
I grew up in Watts. I was going to 96 elementary school. Graduated at 96 elementary school. Feel me? My people really from like the South, so people always ask me like why I sound like how I sound, and it's really like the fact that my people from my mom's from Louisiana and my dad from Mississippi, so I sound like it from that. But when they moved or when I was born or whatever, my family was already in a whole nother city, which is Watts. And that's where I did like my elementary time and stuff like that. I grew up, and then after a while, like after like 7th grade, I had moved from Drew Middle School to a school in Ontario, down there like around the way, and I finished like 8th grade right there. I went to Ontario High School. I was playing sports and stuff like that. You feel me? I got out of sports when I got to high school for real though, cause you feel me? Everybody around me wasn't on the same thing.
Yeah.
And then I ain't really had that real motivation from my folks that was just really around me, like really for my mom and stuff like that. Cause really she got to go to work. So it was like I wasn't begging for it. So I had to deal with that type shit. So I stopped the sports when I got to high school. I had moved to Moreno Valley with my uncle. She had moved us with them. Cause my brother kept going to jail and stuff like that. So when he going to jail in the midst of that, she like, my pops wasn't in my life like that cause he off drugs. So in the midst of all that, my mom's like, shit, my son still need to be have some man care in their life type shit.
Yeah.
Since my brother in jail, he ain't had to have that. So my mom sent me to my uncle's house. You feel me? So I was just at my uncle's house, like he had me going to school, finish school and stuff like that. And then when my brother get out again, he ended up going back to jail. So in the city that I was in out there. So my mom's wanted me to move me back to Ontario after I moved from Reno Valley. I went back to Ontario, finished high school right there. And then shit after that, shit, I've been trying to, what I do after high school? I done worked at McDonald's for a month. I done worked the warehouse for a month. I worked at True Religion for a month. Every job I worked it for a month, bro. That shit was not for me.
Two checks and you up?
Yeah.
Damn. Why? That was just like a routine for you or something?
It wasn't a routine. It wasn't nothing that I was trying to get used to for sure. Cause you know I would like, you feel me? If I don't care if I did have a little something going on. I did have a little something going on, but it was to the fact that you know you still want to have a for sure check. So in the midst of them times when I was doing whatever I was doing at them jobs, I guess it just wasn't fitting me. It wasn't the fact that I was acting crazy. Hell no, I know what to do when it comes to a monster handling business. But it was still to the fact that this don't fit my character.
Yeah.
This is not what I want to do with my life. So I'm not even about to fully put my oomph in this. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel
I'd rather thug it out and go figure out whatever I want to do with myself. So after a while, that's just ended what I'm doing. I ended up having a baby. She passed away. You feel me? While I'm working these jobs and shit like that. So in the midst of that and shit like that, I fuck around and was like, I'm about to take the music serious. Nigga, stop working at a job. Cause I ain't trying to be seeing them same type of chicks. I'm trying to see some different type of money. And then not even just because I'm trying to see some different type of money. When my daughter passed away, I remember they hit me with a bill. So they hit us with a bill and we was young as fuck. I was like, damn, how the fuck are we gonna pay for this shit? You feel me? So I was just thinking like, man, what can I do to just get some money? I remember my Spanish homie had took me to a show when I was in high school in Ontario, my senior year. He had took me to a show. It was called like Pay Dues. It happened 4 times a year, but they stopped it after the COVID shit. But when I went with them, I was like 2013. We went to the show and they was having a mosh pit in the middle of the show, and I'm from Watts, you feel me? So we don't even do that type of shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? So they doing their thing and shit like that. I'm not even knowing that it's the thing. You feel me? So I'm in the midst of it. They like, damn, hell no, what the fuck going on? You feel me? I step back, we getting dirty and shit like that. But after the show, I tell the homie, like, yeah, it was fun and everything, good experience. I ain't going back to this shit no more unless I'm working a job. Or if I'm working at that motherfucker or on the stage. So I was already in the midst of, I already had told him that. That's when I was already still working jobs and shit like that. Just when my daughter passed, though, I took that shit serious. And then started dropping videos, and that's when the hustle started coming. And then that's when people start noticing, like, damn, he not playing for real, for real.
Yeah.
That's all this shit came about, for real. I did all the sports and shit. I did all the sports, and you know how motherfuckers will be like, even the situation with the John Morant type shit, like, motherfucker can say, like, just because a motherfucker plays sports and shit, like, a motherfucker don't go through, like, this street life. But you got to understand, after these sports or after practice, niggas still got to go back home. You feel me? In your home, depending on what environment that is, you got to adapt to it, or you already adapt to it, or you already, like, you know how to block it out, or you know how to stay focused, stay, what that shit called, like, tunnel vision type shit and shit like that. So I was like, I don't know why the sports didn't work for me. Basically because the moral support that I was thinking that I was supposed to have as, you feel me, you know, when you a kid, you feel me, you want your folks to be there. Yeah. So after that, I was just like, you feel me, with the rap shit, the shit that just made me go was the fact that my daughter passed away, and I was doing this when my daughter passed away. So I was just like, shit, that's my goal. I'm gonna keep on going. She always watching me, you feel me? Yeah. So now I'm here, you feel me? I've been putting on, you feel me, then got signed and shit like that, drop songs. And now I'm, you feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Still going on it. Still going strong on that
shit.
It's
a long story, though. My mama, this shit. I'm over here thinking about all this shit in my head. That's what I'm saying. It's like, damn. I probably done been through a lot, like losing people, motherfucking losing family, his people dying, my uncle dying that I had to live with. You feel me, nigga that taught me everything. You feel me, cause I ain't had my pops. Shit. Motherfuckers not being there for you, you gonna realize when it's times where, like, at the moment when you don't got nothing, and then when you get a little something, like, damn, where all these people come from. You feel me? Some of the people look like, oh, it's dope with all these people around you. You still be feeling alone with all those people around you because you still be by yourself going through these situations. Like, I still got to do this shit by myself. Yeah. Y'all just here. So it'd be like.
Shit. Yeah, I get it. It's like, you got like all the fans and shit, but it's not like people you know, people you trust.
I mean,
like that.
Certain situations it'll be like, you feel me, you gonna put people in position to it, be like, I can trust this person, I can trust this person, I can trust this person. But it'll be like, I still gotta put in that work for me, cause you feel me, ain't nobody gonna do what's best for me than what I'll do for myself. You did. Ain't nobody gonna make the best decision for yourself than what you can make for yourself, cause you know you better than anybody else. You feel me? Yeah. Sucks to say, even in your pops. You feel me? The real shit.
Yeah, for sure.
More than you, he know you for sure. So, but it's still to the point where, like, you done went to school and with a different amount of friends already than like, you can go off of like all the things your dad teach you, and then we grow up as kids, and you feel me, and then we grow up in the environment that we grow up in. So you learn on whatever you learn, and you got what your dad teach you. You feel me? But at the end of the day, as kids, we still gotta make our own choices for what we want to do in our life. You feel me? So it's like, that's what really got me here. I don't know what. I was just probably being wise or something. You feel me? Seeing a lot of shit happen with my older folks, seeing that shit going on, knowing how to project it, knowing like, damn, I'm not about to go down that lane. I'm not about to do this because my people's already. I've seen that. I even been through situations and I done did that. And I'm like, already noticing like, oh yeah, hell nah, fuck all that. You feel me? So I don't know. This life should be hidden.
Yeah.
So
for real. I want to ask you, because I was thinking about it, like, after doing so many podcasts, interviewing so many people, like, Watts is obviously a city that is pretty well known, and I want you to like explain like what living in like an average week, let's say, what would it be like living over in Watts? Because I realize that there's not everyone that watches or listens is even really from Cali and shit like that. So I want you explain like what would go down on like an average week, anything crazy in Watts on the streets and shit like that.
In a week, you for sure gonna hear some sucks to say, like, it's probably some deaths going on. Shit, not even just to talk about I'm gonna talk about the downside and the good side. Yeah. The downside probably be like some deaths going on. You for sure always gonna hear fucking some commotion, like even if it's some fighting, yelling, screaming next door, arguing with some females, a drunk family, or shit, any type of thing that's at that low vibration, you gonna always hear all that type of bullshit going on. On a good note, I'm gonna be 100 with you, knowing that it's even it's a place like that, it's still a lot of good people out there that just be like, can get together as a family, like, cause you feel me? It's not really the South to the where the South is structured to where they really care about their family for real, but out here, people stand on family to the point where they family consists of gangs. Yeah. You hear me? Yeah. So it's a up and down with this shit. Like you can't let like Watts fuck around there dictate your whole life, or you can't let where you from dictate your whole life to the point where you trapped in the point where you can't even think outside the box or outside your city. You feel me? Just because I said just like it's not even just Watts, it's LA and it's the whole California. We got this gang culture to the point where it'd be like if we was trapped in this whole mindset right here, we wouldn't even be able to. Well, for some of us, it's hard to grow and get out of this shit. You feel me?
I feel that for sure.
So that's like the up and down side living in like Watts and shit like that for real. I could say like the family vibes, hell yeah, you feel me? Everybody always gonna be on the block, you feel me? If you ever watched a kid movie or some shit like that's really how the block be. We play basketball on the block, somebody playing football, they shooting dice over there, they smoking. It's like a damn near, like on my block for sure, it'd be like a family reunion every day. Damn. You feel me? Until some bullshit happen, and now niggas gotta go up. Damn. But on the downside, like I said, that's the downside of it, some bullshit happen. The low vibrations, the bullshit energy.
Yeah, I feel that. That's what I've realized from interviewing a lot of different like gangbangers and stuff like that is like they be like real about it. Some of them be lying, but also I feel like it's sometimes they be not trying to say too much shit because they got like certain cases going on and shit like that. But like they be telling me like yeah like it's all cool, like it's all love. That's why Floss over here trying to get like this whole TV show, little like documentary series kind of going on, explaining about like it's called like What's Good in Your Hood, explaining about how like yeah, the hood is the hood. Like, some crazy shit can go down, but, like, most of the time, it's not even like that until that shit happen.
For sure.
Trying to show off, like, damn, this is just, like, your regular neighborhood, just like, we outside doing more shit more often, but it's more connected, you know?
No, for sure. More people come out in the area than the usual.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, like, with me, since I, like, had, like, my older folks, it's, like, the generation that I was in, you feel me, from my uncle or whatever like that. I was the generation that he wasn't about to let that shit happen again. Like, shit, my uncle was pulling up to my mama's house fighting my brother and me. Like, hey, what y'all niggas doing? I heard y'all doing what? Oh, yeah, y'all doing that? Oh, yeah, we fighting my uncle. Like, we ain't even fighting back, but he just be able to do whatever he do, you feel me? So it'd be like.
It's like the generation.
I ain't even get on that type of timing, but I was on that type of timing, but it was like, you know, I'm ducked off with it. You feel me? I ain't trying to be in the face like how all these other niggas trying to be in the face with this shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? I couldn't let my people know. For sure.
Yeah. It's like that generation where like they trying to change the way that like gangs be working.
Yeah, exactly.
And shit.
So
like,
he didn't try
morals.
to put me in football, but it's still to the fact, like I said, when I come after football practice, I still gotta go home to the block.
Yeah.
Feel me? So it's not like a nigga don't know what's going on, or a nigga ain't gotta still what is it called? Adapt to what the lifestyle is.
It's not like changing your life just because you in something else.
Exactly, bro. Nigga still gotta go home.
Yeah.
And then when a nigga go home and be like, damn, reality.
Yeah.
And with reality here, it'd be like, damn, this is not what I just came from.
Mm-hmm.
Man, so suit up.
I want to ask you. You said you was doing whole sports. You said you was like getting into football and stuff like that. Out of like all the sports you did growing up, was like shit from the street. Did that shit ever come into play while you was like doing practice or games and shit like that?
When I was young, I'm elementary. Ain't nobody on no gangbang shit. Elementary. I did like have some like. I went to 96 elementary school. Crazy to say. It's some little niggas that was at the school that did like had like big brothers and shit that did do dumb shit, and like even when I go to my little friend's house after that, we would go after school and they'll let them like play with their gun and stuff like that. But it wasn't to the fact that them young dudes was on bullshit. Like, you feel me? Yeah. Not that when I was in elementary. When I was in high school, when I went to school in Moreno Valley, yeah, we was activated and shit like that. I didn't play sports out there, but when I played sports again, I played in Ontario. I played my senior year just to get my credits and shit like that.
Yeah.
I was in a whole nother city than when I was like low key like getting in that bullshit in. So it was like, dang, nobody coming all the way over here.
Yeah, I get you.
You feel me? We in high school. Niggas at school.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm sure we could talk about all the crazy shit. I always get into this with like rappers, artists, and stuff like that. Talk about the street shit, especially if they have like a long upbringing of it. I'm sure we could talk about crazy shit all day, but like, sure. Obviously, some people got different outlooks on it, saying like, yeah, this is my life. This is what I want to do. Like, like that fool Crip Mac. I think that fool's still locked up. I interviewed that fool twice. That fool is one of the homies that's just like, that's all he like lives for is like that gangbang and cripping and
sure.
shit.
it's some people that are already like devoted what they want to do. I mean, you feel me? I ain't gonna knock nobody for what they want to do. I will tell somebody what the wild shit to do, but you like these everybody they own man. Motherfucker gotta do what they own to do. You feel me? Like I just told you, you your own man at the end of the day. I can tell you something. That ain't gonna mean you gonna want to go do it. You feel me? That's up to you.
Yeah, you gonna do so much.
Exactly.
You gonna tell people shit.
For sure.
Well, I want to get into your music now. You said that you started like going crazy after you said your daughter passed.
Hell yeah, that was like 2015, 16,
Man,
16 for sure.
sorry to hear that, bro.
I appreciate it.
What I
I ain't
wish
gonna
that
lie,
I
I
knew
use
what
that
it-
motivation right now, so I don't even let it. I don't be needing like the sympathy and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because when it was time for that, motherfucker didn't show that, so I don't even pay that shit no attention.
Yeah, for sure.
So
So I wanted to like take me through like your first steps, your first moves that you made when you was taking this shit serious. Like, damn, I gotta do this. I gotta do this for my family. I gotta do this for myself. What was like your first moves?
shit, really, I just started out rapping. When I started out rapping, I was down there like on the gram just fucking around. And before that, when I was in school though, I had met a dude that I was doing like we're going to his studio and we was at his house and we was recording in there. But after a while, like I lost contact with dude. I'm probably like 2 years out of high school. But I ended up meeting this other dude named Voice Too Hard. He like a cameraman. And bro had a studio and stuff like that. So I'm recording at his house and I already had a couple songs that I've been recorded. And bro he was a video man too. So bro just started shooting every video that I for every song that I had. And then time by time, people was just like noticing because I done bounced around from different schools and everybody. I know all the young people from every city and stuff like that. So when they seen it, they like, oh, this shit dope. Oh, you rap now type shit. So they was just liking that shit. And then when I think it was like the second video I had dropped a video called B-Day and it had like a whole bunch of video of females in there. And it was around the time when like nobody was like having a whole bunch of females or I was young when I did it. You feel me? So everybody in the city seen that. And they was like, damn, because the video wasn't just regular with females. It was explicit. Like, they was getting naked and shit. They was popping bottles and doing all type of wild shit, like kissing and shit. So niggas was like, damn, you going crazy. And then there was somebody named Smash, YG Smash. He from Reno Valley. He got a song with, damn near, what's that nigga name? RJ,
Mr. LA?
RJ, Mr. LA on Soul. He got a song with dude at the time. What was the song called? Kush Pills Cocaine.
Oh, yeah.
And around that time, that was my brother homie too. So my brother ended up linking with me with bro. And then I ended up doing a song called Early in the Morning. And after that, you feel me, it gave me more exposure. I ain't gonna lie, let me give him some more exposure. And then I just kept working after that. And then I dropped the song Outside on Soul. When that dropped, it was over with.
Yeah, bro. If y'all don't know, like, all the people on TikTok probably know that shit because that shit blew the fuck up on TikTok. I remember seeing that shit. He got that song Outside, got hella remixes, hella different verses on it and shit like that.
What's your favorite version? Which one?
Shit. I don't know if I've listened to all of them. But
how about Blueface?
Yeah, I heard the one with Blueface. That one hard.
Or the SOB.
I fuck with the SOB one because I fuck with those.
I just want to see who you was fucking with.
No, yeah, that shit crazy because like
both.
you be like looking through it and you be like, damn, I remember this song or like I heard this song before, and then you go look on like your page. I'm like, damn, this fool got like 3-4 different versions of it and shit.
Nah, hell yeah.
Damn.
I had to like keep it going. Like that's how you like put the motion behind that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that later, but we could just talk about it now. I was like, were like these artists like hitting you up to get on the song, or was you just like
the boy hit me up? The boy, when I was shooting the video, I was crazy. I already had shot a whole half of the video, and then the boy was at like a location that I knew like somebody else from All Money In, and the homie from All Money In just hit me. He was like, "Hey, the boy trying to get on that track," so I was like, "Shit, fuck it, here, get it on him and shit. If y'all still out here, tell them let's shoot that shit tomorrow." I just put them on the end of the video. And my video man came back the next day and we just put it on the end of the video.
Damn, that shit's tight.
Everything.
Fuck yeah.
And then with Blueface shit, he just DM me some random shit.
Yeah, for real? He just hit you up?
Yeah.
Damn, that's tight.
Everything.
Hey, how that make you feel? Like these artists hitting you up, me like, damn, your track fire. I'm trying to get on this shit.
This is a note for the upcoming artists. Just put in your work on Soul. They all gonna come fucking with you. You feel me? Them right people gonna fuck with you. Them genuine people gonna fuck with you. Just put in your work. Don't ever go out here with your hand out or expecting nothing from none of these people because they ain't gonna give it to you. You gotta create your own emotional. So
Yeah. Fuck, yeah. That
don't
shit.
even be mad at it, because it'll be a lot of people out here saying some bullshit. You fuck around, be mad at it. And then when it was that time when that person could have did so, that person going to be like, nah, I ain't going to do it because you already went up on the internet. You feel me?
I want to know, like, if you can remember or explain, like, the first time that you got the feeling when you were, like, when someone came up to you and it was telling you, like, damn, I heard your music. That shit's hard as fuck. I'm fucking with what you're doing.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably left this out, but I had did in high school. I had did when I first said I wanted to rap, when my Spanish partner took me to that thing.
Yeah.
That was a Saturday. On Sunday, I went to my family house and I ended up doing. Sunday was rapping up in the room or whatever. So I started rapping with them. I'm playing around. They like how I sound and something. They was like, man, you should rap. I went to school on Monday on Soul. That's when I found the dude with the studio. You feel me, at the school. And then I went to go record with bro. And then he tell me that it's a talent show coming up at the school. I ended up winning the talent show.
Nah, for real, for rapping?
My daughter, rest in peace. I ended up winning the talent show for rapping. My mama there and everything. And then what happened after that? It was at that moment on Soul. Somebody came to school the next day. I think I got it on my Facebook. Somebody came to school the next day with I think that's when Instagram first started, 2013. But I had this picture on Facebook with a picture of my face on their shirt. And school on my soul with a picture of my face on their shirt, and it had some words on it. I don't know what it was, like some quote or something that I probably wrote or something.
Some quote?
A quote.
Oh, I thought you said a quote.
Nah, a quote. It was a shirt with a picture of my face on everything, and the girl in school and stuff. I'm like, what the heck?
Damn, it wasn't even somebody you knew?
Nah, it was somebody I knew. She went to school with me, but after the talent show, she just went to go get a shirt made. Like, she was just supporting though, like showing support. But it was still dope. To me, at that moment right there, I already knew, like, oh yeah, this is dope. I ain't know that I wanted to be like a fully rapper, but I knew that was dope. You feel me?
Yeah.
After that, I ain't gonna lie. Right now, as of now, shit, people walk up to me, well, I'm nervous as a motherfucker. Who is you? Show me everything, bro. Empty your pockets, take your hands out your pockets. We cool and shit. I just want to know if you cool with me. You feel me? Right, that's how you feel right now. But I fuck with everybody that fuck with me on the real note.
You ain't on that like paparazzi shit, none of that?
Nah, I fuck with everybody. I ain't bougie, folks. You gotta fuck with people that fuck with you for sure.
Just staying aware, staying
I ain't saying I ain't trying to be all in the cameras and shit like that. So I ain't gonna say like I'm big cool with letting the cameraman just follow me. Like if it's on that type of timing, like we gonna shut that shit down if you following us all the way to our car and we don't want our car to be showing. Oh, yeah. Hey bro, chill. You feel me? For sure. That's out.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta get that.
That's out.
That. I ain't with that. I want my name to be known, but I ain't trying to get pulled up. I ain't trying to have to walk outside with like 15 security guards just for some cameras and shit like that.
People say that type of shit and then they be like, they want the lifestyle that we be trying to that we in. You can't want this lifestyle we in, and you don't want everybody watching. You don't want everybody on you. Or you feel me? If you don't want nobody on you, it's the wrong job. So.
Shit. I mean, shit. If it happens, shit may boost my ego.
It ain't
a little bit.
If you already in it, bro. When it happen,
shit.
You feel me? When it happen, you feel me? It is gonna change the perspective of everything you got going on, because you probably gonna look at shit different.
Yeah, shit. It ain't happened to me yet, but shit, yeah, I probably feel a little different once it do happen.
You in college right now?
Nah.
How old are you right now?
19.
Okay, so you still young. You down there, just got out of high school.
Yeah.
You know what you want to do? You doing this besides this?
I'm trying to do this shit, and then I'm trying to get into producing music and shit like that. Start producing like beats for like my homies that are rapping, and then do some EDM shit, and then start like a clothing business on top of that.
Okay. You got all this shit written down?
Yeah. This is the plan. This is actually some shit from the shit that we doing right now.
That's
a
brand
company. Yeah. Living Prodigy and shit
you already
like that.
got some shit going. I can fuck with that on everything.
Trying to make some moves, this shit right here kind of like.
Well, you already on the right steps to where you got to go. I'm going to be 100 with you. So nowadays, you got to speak shit in existence. Don't say if it happens, when it happens. You already doing it. You standing on the business.
Yeah. This shit right here is helping push it, getting the name out overall. You feel me?
For sure.
And plus, I get to make like, I say this all the time to people, but like people don't understand, because some people give me like some shit for like saying that like, oh, you don't even know these artists, you don't hit them up. It's just your pops over here doing the work. But I always be trying to explain to them like, shit, that might be what's happening, but at the end of the day, I could be a shitty interview. The person could not fuck with me, So
on that end, even if your pops was the one that's getting these folks, Want to know what you got over the majority of people? I got the links that y'all don't got.
Yeah, I got the connections.
All right then. So at that point it's be like, hey, bro, I don't even want to hear it, man.
Yeah, that's what I tell him.
That's type of stuff we don't even pay attention to. I ain't even that goes out the one ear and through the other. You feel me?
Yeah, people don't understand. Like I'm interviewing people, but at the end of the day, I'm just talking to somebody. I'm getting to know them. I'm making a connection and shit.
For sure.
Like y'all slacking. I'm getting two things done at once. I'm getting a video, a podcast done, and I'm getting possible shit to do after the podcast.
Building your name on everything.
Shit. I want to ask you, what would it be like some advice for like a new artist? Say they've been in the game for like 1-2 years and they're finally trying to they're hit that road or they hit that block where they're like, damn, I gotta fully go for this or just
go for this as in what gets on.
Huh?
Go for this as in what gets on.
No, go for it doing whatever you want to do in terms of taking music seriously and shit like that. What would be your advice in terms of maybe business or marketing or just in general to help you get a little bit more motivation or boost yourself, your name in general?
Well, shit on some business shit. Go trademark yourself. Go get your name secured. Go get your whatever you standing on secured. Make sure you got your motherfucking your chip. You feel me? Keep a chip on you or a little flash drive. That's gonna collect all your songs. I'm putting y'all on some game for sure. Business wise, never worry about nobody else. To the point where you ain't in this to just be asking people for nothing. To the point where it's gonna be good people around you and stuff like that, but you gotta know to put it in this work for yourself. To the point where it's gonna all coming back in return as much as work that you put in. Business wise, again, go get all your however you drop your music, go get that shit situated. Make sure everything's situated so you don't get fucked in the back end to the point where even a producer come at you wrong or even anything somebody put out something to that same beat. You feel me? Anything can happen. What else? Always promote yourself. Do what you gonna do for yourself that you want for people to do for you because everybody ain't gonna go as hard as you for your own self. That's on some promotion shit. That's business as well. Stand on your business. Be there. Always work. Don't overwork yourself, but work yourself out for sure. You trying to get somewhere and you really want it, then you gotta show you that you want it. You a brand. You gotta picture yourself like a brand. Invest in yourself. And don't play with it. Have your way with it, for sure.
Yeah, I wanna give me some situations some what's the word for it what type of positions do you put yourself in order to be able to get more connections with other artists or producers or promoters? You going to specific clubs? You just going out on the streets meeting people?
All right, so some things is being being surrounded around people that's on the same type of timing as you. That's even you feel me? You gonna have rapper people that you fuck with, that they gonna be on that you cool with to the point where you can call and they'll be like, hey, come over here. Or you gonna be like, hey, bro, you can come over here. Or surround yourself around some people that's just getting money. You feel me? Or on some shit like that to the point where it'd be people that's just gonna be on they type of time is gonna be all over there at that place. You feel me? So we about to go over there. I know everybody that get money, they be going to that place. We gonna go over there. You feel me? Yeah. We know everybody that be in the hood, they going over there. We know where it's gonna be, feel me, directed.
Yeah.
That's where you go link with everybody at. You feel me? Depending on who the fuck you want to link with. You know where the bad bitches at. You know where the niggas where they get money. You know where the niggas where they broke at. You know, you feel me?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's how you direct it.
Yeah.
You feel me? The niggas that's working, they at the studio. Niggas that's getting bag and shit, they probably in the trap, and they probably not in the trap, but they probably over there on some bullshit though. You feel me? So shit like that.
So, compared to because back then you said you was doing this in 2013, 2014 and all that stuff like that. How much easier is it now that social media is plays a big part in music and just getting connected with people? How much easier is it now to just link up with a producer that's already got some heat to his name?
Well, it's Instagram to the point where you feel me? It ain't nothing but a DM, especially with having a blue check. Some of these people gonna respond easy. Some of these people gonna get cocky. You feel me? But it is what it is with me to the point where I don't care if whoever fuck with me or not. You feel me? I only fuck with who fuck with me.
Yeah.
shit like that.
Do you think, or do you find yourself like meeting or like DMing more people that are like, let me rephrase that. Like if you DMing somebody, are you getting like people that are more cocky and like not even like hitting you up like back, or is it more like people that even got like huge followings are still gonna hit you back?
See, I ain't gonna say like, at my point, like I'll be like, I'm gonna hit somebody that's on the same type of, at least we at the same stage. You feel me?
Yeah, still.
Because that's like somebody that's not on the same stage as me trying to hit me up. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna just, I don't care what stage you on. If you dope, I fuck with you. You feel me? But I know majority of these other rappers, they gonna be like, if you ain't on the same stage as me, then it ain't too much of what we can do. You feel me?
Yeah. It's
So
like
it'd be like I don't even be fixing myself to get into that type of shit.
yeah, like you ain't gonna hit up like Snoop or like
Hell
anybody like that. They
nah.
not gonna hit you back type
Exactly.
shit like that.
I leave that where it's at. I put in my work, like I said, and then let that come.
Yeah.
For sure.
Shit. So I want to talk about more about your music. Obviously you were saying it earlier. You got like Blueface, The Boy, and all them features and shit like that. But you've had some pretty big names on your tracks and shit like that. I want to know like some in your opinion, your like top artists that you've been able to collaborate with.
Coil Ray was dope.
Yeah, you were with Coil Ray?
Yeah.
Damn,
Thank
for
Bro
real?
Freddie was dope.
Shit.
Everything. Well, G Puerto Rico was dope. What's up? I fuck with them.
Fuck yeah. I didn't know
And
you
you know
did.
me and Blueface like label mates, so you know I fuck with my bro.
Yeah.
So that's cool, people.
What'd you think about his whole situation with his girl right now?
I don't pay attention to that shit. Get fucked. You feel me?
Shit, I mean, shit. Most
I
of
mean,
the
it's
shit,
in the face, but you feel me? I'm already like I said, that's my label mate. So you feel me?
that shit crazy.
When you be around, dude, it's like the same shit. So you feel me?
Yeah. I just that's like cause like that fool with especially with his TV show and shit blowing up like that fool.
Everything.
Like I feel bad for him, but like at the same time, like they blowing the fuck up because of that shit, all the drama
for
they got
sure.
going on. So
It's gonna be A1 though. I
Yeah.
nigga know how to figure this shit out.
yeah,
It ain't nothing but a stepping stool. Out
yeah.
there, being that.
So obviously you've been doing this music shit for a long time. You got all the highs and lows and shit like that. I want to ask you for another piece of advice. Is like, as an artist, as when shit's like going good, hella good, you know, money's looking right, your songs are getting views and shit like that. What's some advice you would give to somebody once they take like a hit, like a downfall, like they're struggling to get their music more views and shit like that. They just struggling with it mentally.
Shit, I'm gonna be 100 with you. You just gotta keep going and have that faith and confidence and motivation behind yourself and patience. Patience is key. It ain't gonna happen tomorrow, and even if it do happen tomorrow, don't go crazy like it ain't like it just happened in one day. You know, even though people put in their time with this shit, like it's a lot of people that put their time in this shit. So somebody can come out of nowhere and make a one hit wonder, and then they can just blow up tomorrow, and then or like just his first time rapping and go in the studio and make one song and then fuck around blow up tomorrow. But then again, he still got to carry himself on the fact that like he's still humble or something. You feel me? You better act like you know how this shit can get taken away from you or something. You feel me? Especially if you ain't even mastered your A game or got your A game correct. You feel me? Like that mean like if you ain't got your if you ain't on point with what you do, like if you can't come back and do it again, oh yeah, well you better, you feel me? Sharpen your tool and be humble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
I feel that for sure.
that's the advice.
Yes, sir.
You just gotta be patient and shit like that, and keep on swinging. That's what I call it. When you drop a song, you just keep on swinging and seeing what the people fuck with. Yeah.
I get that shit because when I started this shit, really, I only started this shit, the podcast shit, because it was COVID. I feel like COVID turned a lot of people's lives around and shit like that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because I was still in high school when that shit happened. So I was just doing school and shit like that, over here like smoking weed and shit. And my pops was like, hey, yo, like you got to do some shit. You can't just be smoking weed and shit, doing nothing. And we started this shit. And it's like, he told me like from the beginning, like, yo, this shit gonna take a minute to pop off.
Nah,
Like,
for sure. You got to be patient with this shit too.
Like,
This is just like the rap.
it's not gonna be 1 year, it's not gonna be 2 years, it's gonna be like years and shit like that before it start popping off and all that shit. So I get what you coming from. Cause like, I'm not gonna lie, I've done interviews. No offense, cause I'm not gonna call anybody out that we done it, cause we upload all the podcasts. But like, there's been some shitty ass podcasts that I was like, damn, bro, I don't even like want to be uploading this shit. But like, like it wasn't even my fault. It was like the person I was interviewing. sometimes they be like
communication.
yeah.
Be weak as fuck.
Yeah,
Or too cool.
Shit, I did this one interview. We went over to Hollywood. We like took the podcast over to them and shit like that. Cause this one homie, he lived in like a YouTuber house kind of type of deal over in like Hollywood. Bro, that shit sucked, and it was like crazy because he was on TV shows that I watched as a kid and shit like that. So I was like, I was hyped as fuck.
You fucking fucked it up, huh?
Yeah, like damn, that shit. It was supposed to be like an hour long. We cut that shit at like I think 25, 30 minutes.
You wasn't feeling the vibe.
Well, I feel fucked up like saying that shit because like we was waiting upstairs on the balcony. They was having like a team meeting or some shit for the house that they was all paying for. I guess somebody wasn't paying their money right, so everyone was getting their ass chewed out or some shit. Yeah. So that kind of killed the vibe. But like that shit, I didn't want to upload it or anything like that. But we had to do that shit, and I didn't even want to interview nobody after that shit. I was like, damn, I feel disrespected and shit. Like, fuck, other people looking.
Well, this another advice thing too. Don't let like one situation fuck it up for you to end up keep going to the point where you don't want to end up doing something no more. Especially like, cause everybody ain't like that last person in this world. Like the last person that you dealt with type shit. You can't put everybody's faults on the next person type shit. No, yeah, for sure. We moved on from it, but that situation made me realize like damn, like even like people that got like some shit to their name, like nah, for sure they act. I gotta look at them like just like a regular person type shit, you know, like just because they got some fame, they got some hype to their name, don't mean they gonna be cool. As a motherfucker. Yeah, but on some other shit, I want to talk about your new music, your new albums and shit like that. Tell me about some of your newest albums. I see you got True Forever and shit like that. Tell me about what you working on right now. I just dropped some shit called True Forever, Blood Diamonds, True Forever, It Ain't Over, True Forever, Stand On It, True Forever, February, True Forever, Trials and Tribulations, True Forever, The Takeover. I'm about to drop some shit again. I'm probably about to do True Forever, The Takeover, Deluxe. I don't know if I want to do it Trials and Tribulations Deluxe or The Takeover Deluxe, but I'm going to use one of those. And I'm about to run with another tape for this month right here. And then depending on how that goes, you feel me? Because like I said, I'm just swinging. You got to keep swinging, and you feel me, to check the fans' temperature. You never know what they like. You ain't going to never know what they like if they don't hear it neither. So it got to be out for them to hear it. But what I was saying, like, I'm about to drop another tape this month. And then I'm about to fuck around and just, you feel me, get in the mode where I'm just shooting, putting in work. All standing on it, behind this shit. Yeah, fuck yeah. I want to ask you, like, what are some of your like inspirations in terms of like musical artists and shit like that? Because I noticed like to me personally with your ad-libs and shit like that, it give me like that King Von vibe and shit like that when he yelling in the back. But like your flow and shit got that like RJ Mr. LA type of vibe to it as well. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck around, I was listening to like Boosie when I was young. Oh yeah, and Lil Wayne. Fuck yeah. You said King Von in the beginning, then you said RJ. Yeah. That was like some party shit listening to RJ in California. So I could see why probably people say that. But no, I ain't really just never like was a person that like had an ox, so I ain't even play people music, period. So when I just started rapping, it was just based on what I used to listen on. When I used to listen music back in the day, like fucking DMX, fucking Lil Wayne and Boosie, I was like off of shit like my brother played in the crib. So when I got like to high school, I wasn't a nigga with the aux cord. I ain't care about that shit. Nah. In the car, you feel me? So I wasn't even off none of that shit unless it was played in the party. So it wasn't really like they was my main like influence. Hell no, none of them was my influence. My influence was on majority of the people that was in my childhood that I was listening to. Like Boosie, like I said, DMX and Lil Wayne. You ain't never grew up listening to like old school like gangster rap and shit like that? Like Too Short or like a little bit, not too much though. Yeah, damn, that's crazy. I asked that question to a lot of people because me personally, I grew up with that music. That was more so part of music to me. Yeah, like, it was a function off that. Yeah, I asked people that question because like I feel like that plays a big role in like music in terms of like hip hop, how people like move just in general, not even just like their cadence or their vibe and shit like that. It set the tone for a lot of shit. Yeah. Well, in some cases it did, but then again, it's like I got a whole nother sound, kinfolk. I don't even think I sound like nobody on the West Coast, for sure. Yeah, I'm the only one doing this like me, for sure. Yeah, only one kind. That's how it should be. No, for sure. Yes, sir.
real quick, I got some random questions just for so people can get to know you a little bit more personal. Nothing too serious. Just some random questions. All right. So first one, this is a serious one for me, bro. Like you gotta answer seriously, bro. Is you picking Madden or 2K if you just kicking it with your homies, bro?
Madden.
Deadass?
Yeah.
Why?
I fuck with 2K like that.
Why not?
I fuck with it, but I'd rather play Madden.
Why? Cause you grew up playing football?
Yeah.
Aw, damn.
I play basketball too.
For real?
Yeah.
I'd
I'd rather play Madden.
Shit.
Sure.
What's your team then?
Green Bay.
Shit. I don't play Madden, bro. I'm a 2K type of dude.
What's your team?
Shit. I ain't stayed on the roster for this season, but back when I was playing in like 2K18, I was picking the Rockets, fool.
Rockets?
Yeah, James.
Nah, what's your team in general?
In general, I got the fucking Lakers, bro.
Lakers.
What you mean, bro? You gotta stay in the city,
I ain't
bro.
I ain't even like pick the Lakers when I grew up. I damn near went with my pops on some high shit. That nigga picked the Detroit Pistons. You hear me? Man, so I've been like a Detroit Pistons fan since he was a Detroit Pistons fan since we was young. You know, thought that was because my pops was going with him. You feel me? Turned out them motherfuckers was doing bad. You feel me? I ain't seen a championship or close to a championship. Shit. Man.
For real, I ain't seen that in a minute.
For sure.
Next question I got for you is we already mentioned it a little bit earlier, but what was like your first job, your first like little 9-to-5 job, and give me like a little bit how you felt about it.
McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
Shit. Tell me how it go down at McDonald's. I ain't never worked at McDonald's before.
Shit, well, I go to McDonald's. I thought nobody was gonna hire me. That's why I'm like, man, I need to go somewhere easy real quick. Everybody get hired at McDonald's. I'll go to McDonald's. Oh, so I'm in McDonald's. I'm just like I am now, just as a younger, you feel me? I'm in McDonald's, I'm looking around, I get to looking and shit. I'm like, fuck it, man. It's easy. I know I'm a talkative person. Not a talkative person, but I know how to communicate. I'm a people person. So I'm like, shit, I could do the cash register. Just put me in the back. So I learned the cash register and shit like that. I go to the back as soon as I'm doing that type of shit, you feel me? So I can stay away from like everybody. I'm just doing driveway type shit. And not even the one that's giving out the food. I'm just taking the money type shit. Feel me? I swear to God, one person came through that motherfucker. It was an old lady that came through one day, and it was already like a whole bunch of people in the line. And she was mad at me like why the line was going so slow. And it was nothing in my control. I remember she like threw the money at me. Oh, so nigga, I ain't even trip on her right then and there. I picked the money up. It's time to give her a change. I just reached in the car though. I was like, stopped it. She started going up, and I started going back up on her. She had her son in the car. I tell bro to bounce out, and somebody that bounced out the other car behind them came to the window, and it was over with. The manager already came in there. I'd end up getting fired. I was like, yeah, it's over with. I can't do this type of shit. I can't do retail no more. Oh, that's not retail. What that shit called?
Customer service.
Customer service. I'm like, I can't do that type of shit.
Man, that's what started your 1 month journey.
1 month journey. And then after that, I swear I went to True Religion. True Religion at the time was like some shit like everybody was wearing.
Yeah.
What I had the discount. I think it was like 65% off. Selling it. All the homies come get this shit. I'm got everything for the low. You feel me? Just come pick it out though. Don't touch that shit. Nigga, don't tell me what you want. I'm gonna go buy that shit like I'm buying a present. Yeah. Feel me? When I'm buying it, use my discount, I go sell it to him a little more. You dig? Make my little chili on top. I did that for like a month. I didn't do it even for a full month. They stopped me at like 50% of the 50 of the month, like a half of the month, because they was already noticing like that. This nigga buying a lot of stuff. I know this ain't for him. You feel me? So
you wasn't wearing none of that shit.
Exactly. After that, I left the job. I'm like, man, it's over with.
Damn, that's fucked up. They should never gave you the discount in the first place if they didn't want you to use
65?
that
shit. That's majority price. Give me that.
All right. What's one thing that people would be surprised to learn about you?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Probably like I'm athletic or something. I'm smart.
You gonna be going around people don't think you're smart?
Nah, I ain't gonna say like.
Like, yeah.
Not like that. You gotta understand. It's like a lot of people don't think everybody's just that wise person. You feel me? Until you have a talk with them.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you probably wouldn't even knew, like, that. You see how I'm coming in these conversations that you can be like, damn, the last conversations that I had with somebody else, it wasn't like this conversation.
Yeah.
The conversation that I'm even having with you is like, it's an intellectual conversation to the point where it be like, it sound like this dude knows something wise or even been through something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you're going to get out of me when you really hear me instead of just looking at me. You hear me?
Yeah, I get that.
When you just look at me, sucks to say, what do I look like? The baby kid. Just the truth.
Shit.
You don't want to say this shit. It's real, man. You feel me? It is what it is. I love myself.
Yeah.
So now that's why I'm good enough to know that already. But I'm always a wise man up here. But then again, I'm about to remix this shit and fool you motherfuckers.
No, yeah, I get where you coming from.
Dog.
Yeah, like when like you were saying earlier, how you was like, you a people person, you got them communication skills and
sure.
shit like that. That's one thing I have noticed too, is like, out of the podcast for the artists that I've done, I've noticed that the artists that are not so big and are struggling a little bit more, those are the conversations that I have like a hard time keeping, you know, like they a little bit more quiet, they kept to themselves and shit like that.
It don't even be too much of the people that just be struggling. It can be like a person that's doing this thing too. I feel like some people just be like not outgoing people, or they be feeling like they be feeling they self. But you can do that shit to certain people, man. Feel me? Certain shit like this be we gonna talk, we gonna chop it up, you gonna learn some shit about me, I'm gonna learn about you, you dig?
Yeah, for sure. I respect that. I respect that quality in person now that I've been doing this shit. Cause before all this shit, I was just playing video games, high, just fucking chilling. And
no, for sure.
I just knew how to talk trash on 2K, and that was it. Like fuck. But after this shit,
You don't be
like,
streaming?
hell no. I was gonna do that when I was a little kid. I was like all like fat up on the McDonald's and shit, like just chilling.
See, I ain't even had streaming when I was little.
Nah, well, I wasn't really into that shit. I was just like a nerd and shit. I just wanted to fucking play Call of Duty and 2K and just like have the top points and just be able to see like, yeah, I'll fuck your shit up, bro. Let's put $5 on this shit, you know? Give me a pizza after school or some shit. You owe me some. But nah, I don't do no streaming shit. I'm not good at video games no more. I stopped playing that shit.
Nah, for sure.
The money's more fun than the fucking video games for sure.
Nah, for sure.
To be honest, I'm sure we could be talking about this forever. We could be talking forever. Unfortunately, with the way the algorithm works, fucking nobody likes to listen to a podcast that's like 2 hours long and shit like that. But I do appreciate you coming through. Like I said, we could probably talk more about the street shit, all about the music shit. But I'm gonna end it off right here. But I want to know what, like, obviously you mentioned that you're gonna be working on your new albums and shit like that. Maybe dropping the deluxe.
New Clocked
like
In merch coming soon. ASAP. TWFK2 on everything.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Yes, sir. And also, if people want to be able to contact you, look up your music or anything like that, what they gonna look up? IG, YouTube, Twitter, all that.
You can look on all social media platforms at TRUCARR_ on all social media platforms. Clock In 25/8 shit worldwide. No matter where you at, you better do that. Under nothing else, keep it under with your motherfucking self, not us. For sure. Fuck up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all go check that shit out. Check out, you know, these young artists coming up and shit like that. If y'all are trying to hear some more from this fool, bro, he more than welcome to just let us know. You know, comment down below. Check out his music, because I personally fuck with that shit. I was bumping that shit all day at work. This fool Floss hit me up. They're like, yo, Tru Carr coming in today. I was like, shit. Got me listening to his music for like an hour and a half nonstop. No God.
Nah, vibe about. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, had that shit on. But yeah, other than that, check his shit out. It's been another episode with your boy on the Prodcast with Prodigy. Forgot to say this in the beginning, but make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, do all that shit. We love it when y'all tell us if we fucking suck ass or if we're doing good. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up right there. Word up.
It's the Prodcast with the Prodigy. It's the Prodcast with the Prodigy. It's the Prodcast with the Prodigy. My podcast.